The New England weather has been known to be unpredictable. It can change from one extreme to another extreme in a matter of hours. Some people say the New England weather is good for nothing, but Wes Gardner has devised a way to use the sunshine to help him save money. Our next segment is on solar homes.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Solar energy, probably one of the biggest forms of possible energy today, is really emerging as an alternate energy source. It's being used for schools, factories, and homes. To get more insight on the subject, we talked to Mr. Wes Garner, who is building his own solar home in Hamden. He's also the owner of Snug-a-Bug Solar Homes, who are building solar homes throughout Massachusetts. And we're going to ask him a few questions about solar homes. Mr. Garner, when did you first get interested in solar homes?
My wife and I first got interested in solar homes about 4 years ago when we decided to add on to our own home. At the time, we decided that it wasn't going to be economically feasible for us to add on the space we wanted and heat it with fossil fuels. That's why we turned to the sun.
How much money do you save by running on solar heat?
Well, currently, the past 2 years, we've achieved a 30% savings in our fuel. But with the addition that we're standing in front of now, which has a glass roof, we should be 70 to 80% solar heated for this season.
Mm-hmm. Do you think a lot of interest in solar homes is being generated because of the cheapness of it, inexpensive?
Well, it's not cheap. I think right now that for a while there's going to be a trend of this is the thing to do kind of trend. And people are going to be a little bit careless about how much they spend to do it. Some of the most important things people could do to save energy and achieve real savings are cutting down ventilation losses and cutting down their heat losses through better insulation.
Right, simple things like that people neglect.
Absolutely.
To do. I understand you have other houses in Massachusetts that you built solar homes.
Yeah, we've got a house in Chicopee on 31 Roy Street. That's been operating for 4 years. We have just completed a job down in Waltham, which is a glass-roofed house, and we're currently building a house in Concord, which also is going to be solar heated.
I see. How does solar energy and solar heat basically work?
Well, the sun is an energy source, and the sunlight comes through a glass roof, or plexiglass, or acrylic fiberglass. It warms either a metal plate or just an area of space, and the heat is transferred by a fluid, either air or water, generally,
throughout the house,
and distributed through the house through ducts or pipes.
Mm-hmm. And this is for heat and nothing else? Could it be used for like appliances, converting the energy to electricity or anything like that?
No, the amount of energy and the gradient energy, the temperature difference isn't high enough to get into generating steam or anything else to run an electrical generator. The only way you could do that, something like that, is to go into concentrating collectors using lenses and focusing devices, magnifying it on points.
Yes.
And then that becomes expensive because of tracking devices and things like that.
Do you think gas and oil companies will be interested in solar homes as a money-making?
Oh, they already are.
They already are?
Oh, sure. Exxon supports Daystar collectors. Mobil Corporation is doing things. Shell is doing things. Gulf is doing things in solar.
So they're all looking into the future.
The utilities are looking into solar. Hey, if you can sell somebody a device that they have to drop a quarter in to get used to the energy, and there's a buck to be made at it, they'll do it.
What do you think people will use alongside of solar homes as another sort of fad? Do you think people are going to use wind as new new energy savers, solar heat? What others do you think people use?
Well, I think the strongest thing that people are tending toward is wood. And just like any other fuel resource, if we don't use wood wisely, we're going to be in trouble too.
Right.
The federal government is pushing us toward coal, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with at all.
Does it pollute a lot?
And that's the biggest problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they turned away from it back in the 1900s, first of the 1900s, because they couldn't handle the pollution.
How about nuclear energy?
I think the only safe nuclear source of energy is one that rises in the morning and one that sets in the evening.
In the dawn between the worlds, pausing for reflection.
We hope our show gave you a good view of solar energy. Thank you for watching.